The Elementary School Building Committee discussed options for upgrading Elmwood School.
Thin dashed white line, not the thicker dashed property line. So that kind of defines your no build zone. So these are your pinch points, that setback along here and then the gas line. And as far as the question on the other side, you can see the size of the project slides over. You know, it kind of widens out and fans out down here. So even though there's a little bit of a fan on Wood Street, like there's not a lot of gain by sliding it to the other side of the pipeline. So it will be challenging no matter where you land a building on the site for all the reasons that are said, but it is possible with trade-offs.
And just to be clear, we could consider, just want to make sure this option's on the table, we could consider that the Elmwood site could only support the 2-3 and not the 2-3-4 as part of today's discussion, and then you would move forward with just the Hayden Row site as a 2-3-4 option, if that was what the committee wanted to consider.
Because the 2-3-4 is so tight.
Well, it's
2-3 was
the decision we're going to make is what sites to pursue for 2-3 and what sites to pursue for 2-3-4.
Yeah.
That's on the table this evening.
Where it gets tight
my
is
own
the pieces.
My own opinion. I think it's a great point. But I just wonder. It goes a little bit against what I said at the beginning in terms of trying to focus the work of the designers. But part of me does wonder if we have to run this one to the ground a little bit more, just to really lock in the argument of why this won't work. What we need to do as a committee is decide of the remaining options. So we've got a new building on existing Elmwood. We've got new building on Hayden Row. I think, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong for any reason, in both of those cases where 2-3 and 2-3-4 are options, we're obligated to carry both of those forward because we don't know what the project, we have not been directed yet as to what the project will be between a 2-3 and a 2-3-4. And then we have to pick one of the ad reno options. We can pick more than one, but we have to pick at least one of the ad reno options, and the consultant recommendation has been for the moderate reuse. Moderate air one.
The middle one.
Yeah.
So are we, and what we don't need to decide specific to the Hayden Row property is any sense of where the building goes on that property. We just need to move forward exploring that property. So of the Hayden Row 2-3 and 2-3-4, of the existing Elmwood new construction 2-3 and 2-3-4, are there any concerns about moving forward with any of those four options I just listed? Okay. The 6 options to pursue include a code upgrade of the existing school, option AR1, which is the moderate reuse addition renovation of the existing school, new construction options at the existing Elmwood Elementary site that we've designated as EE1 and EE2, the 2-3 and the 2-3-4 respectively, and new construction options at the Hayden Row site we've designated HR1 and HR2, a 2-3 school and a 2-3-4 school respectively. Second by Tiffany. All those in favor?
Yes.
Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Then it is unanimous and passes 6-0.
A timeline of the project was presented after the 6 proposals were moved forward.
Stage, big picture zoom out. We're looking to get to a town meeting in the fall of 2023 and then kick off into design and get into construction at the start of 2025. And that's the current path that we're on. We looked at this slide a little earlier, which is now shifting over to that middle column of we're going to do a final evaluation of alternatives. You'll see a deeper dive. We'll do a little more on the groundwork on site. Grade reconfiguration decision will be discussed. We'll do a more deeper dive on cost estimates, and we'll actually review those with you and reconcile them. Sustainability goals is an important topic because that's a cost driver, and so we wanted to talk to you about that and what the aspirations are of the committee. And then everything on the right is really the granular work that happens after you select your preferred grade configuration and location.
You can view the whole meeting at our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV.